Winter's on its way. It's November 27th. It's Friday. And we've staved off a frost for quite a while. Our average frost is normally just a little bit earlier than this, but we've done pretty well as far as got pretty lucky this year. Now, being it's supposed to freeze, get a good hard freeze for our area Monday evening, which it'll be down to 25. It's time to take into considerations. Friday is normally our day that we market pick, so we're going to do that. The apple trees, made sure we just got them in the ground because if it freezes and the roots are above, well, you can get a pretty good idea what's going to happen. It's going to, if it doesn't kill them, it's going to shock them real good. So we've got them planted. We've come down here to our tomatoes and we're cleaning them out. We're taking all the green tomatoes. We're going to take all the ones that are starting to turn. We're going to strip all the tomatoes. Some of these could go for a few days, but there's a lot of preparations for winter, putting down roll covers, and removing timers, all that kind of stuff, and we'll kind of go through that. But these are loaded down. They did good as far as this was the test ones that were put in real late. We've ate quite a few tomatoes off of here, and we've got quite a few more. We'll take all these green tomatoes and look like the ones that are starting to blush or looks like they're fixing to turn, we'll go ahead and let them ripen up, but the rest we'll turn them into some salsa verde. We ended up with 2 bushels. That's quite a few green tomatoes, so we'll probably sort through these and take some of them to the farmer's market tomorrow. Also, the jalapeno peppers aren't going to survive the cold. Now it's taken inventory, and I had originally, I believe I planted 28 jalapenos, and through the year I now have 19. So I have lost a few due to various things during the year. But anyway, we picked all the jalapenos and we almost come up with a bushel, but these will be the last one for the year, and I imagine a lot of these are going to get candied up. Well, I got to move on to the potatoes. Now, we did dig one and ate those up, but these are starting to die back, a lot of them are, but they're definitely not going to survive the cold either. So we're going to go ahead and dig these up. Starting to get a pretty good freeze harvest here. You got nice selection. You got pretty good turnout on potatoes considering how few we planted. And these, we had to pull these kind of early because they should have went a few more weeks. But still, in all, I did get quite a few magic mollies compared to what I'd gotten in my spring crop. Now to harvest some greens. Well, it's a few days later. It's the 30th. Last night we had 31 degrees. We had pulled all the timers and stuff like that, all the water splitter valves, things that would possibly freeze, not really freeze hard at 31 degrees. But today we've started putting on fleece on our brassicas because tonight it's supposed to get down to 24. And so if it's like last night, they said it's supposed to get down to 32, and the actual weather was showing 34, but the thermometers in the greenhouse showed 31. So anyway, it's the 30th, and we're going to continue. Now, as far as the peppers, we're not going to try to save those. It's just not going to be a possibility. But our brassicas are most of them are cold hardy down to about 26 degrees. So if it gets down to 24 and possibly colder, then it's going to kill all our brassicas, our beets, and things like that. Some of the others, lettuce, carrots, they're fine to temperatures down below that, and we won't worry about it. But we do want to try to preserve a lot of our brassicas. And we've got a lot of the plants protected, ready for the cold freeze this evening. Hopefully the ones that aren't will withstand. It's going to be tough on them, I'm sure, but for sure too some of it's going to die, as far as tomatoes, and these speckled limas will die back, and then we'll just harvest what's left on them. I hope this video kind of gets you to where you start thinking about cold weather if it hadn't already hit. It makes you consider a lot of things that you need to take care of, like especially if you have drip irrigation. Pull your caps, let them drain back. Make sure all your valves are open so there's no water standing in them, and allow your lines to drain. So if it does freeze, it's not going to be something to damage your equipment that's got to stay out here. If you like this, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and share it so your friends can be aware of winter times here and what needs to be done. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and the bell so you'll be notified when I have new videos out. Happy gardening.